ادعمونا بلايك للفيديو واشتراك بالقناة، فهذا يدعمنا كثيرا.
Thank you, Lindsay. Hello again, everybody. It's been a soggy old morning here in south-east London, with the players walking out, the rain's being blown around the stadium, and Liverpool walking out 2 points behind the current leaders Arsenal to face a Palace team in dreadful form, with top spot very...
There's a muted atmosphere, it has to be said, at kick-off, with fans coming in later to take their seats. But 5 minutes in, the drums were playing, the fans were singing, with Crystal Palace dominating possession. Yes, Lerma will question the choices he made in front of goal, but that double save. And then should they have had a penalty? Was that VAR decision right? But the referee had played it on the day. That's what the fans were saying in front of me. And I have to say, the communication in the ground. There was one fan in front of us that could get his radio working, with the Wi-Fi quite poor here, and could explain to the other fans. But it's the communication of what they're checking and getting that through to the match day going fans, which still really needs to be worked on, I believe. But Crystal Palace much better in this half. Klein handling Salah very well. Richards tracking back to help out their defence. What Liverpool have to do now is attack down the wings, because cleverly Roy Hodgson has his team pushing them out to the wings. They want their work down the middle. That's where Liverpool are going to get their chances. It's an early kick-off for Klopp, but an opportunity to go to the top, with Arsenal kicking off later. Miserable weather here, miserable Crystal Palace fans after 3 successive defeats. Roy Hodgson booed off after their defeat to relegation threatened Bournemouth, and he spent his pre-match press conference apologising for his post-match comments. I will qualify that. He knew that he'd been booed off. He'd just been told that the fan had thrown a missile directly at him, and I think that would have hurt Roy Hodgson deeply. But he says he deeply regrets his comments. He's devastated that he says that the fans have been spoiled in recent years. That's absolutely not what he feels, and he said he'd be devastated if fans didn't think that he appreciates them after his 5 years with the club. He has had to manage expectations, though, for the fans that have told me today they want to see youth, they want to see them on the front foot, as they were when Roy Hodgson returned for his second spell with the club. He's had to explain that he's having to manage Elise's minutes, and he simply can't start him in 3 successive matches, and he does start on the bench, one of 2 changes. Mitchell, of course, going off injured in the match against Bournemouth, so Hughes and Klein come into the side. 5 changes for Klopp's men. Alisson starts, a massive boost. Kwanzaa gets his second Premier League start. Gravenberch, Tsimikas and Nunez come into the side. Kelleher, Konate, Gomez and Gakpo drop to the bench.